Hi guys, I am sorry to not be there today, but as you can hear, I don't have much of a voice. But I'm going to try to show you the steps that you're going to take today to start on this art piece. So, first thing you're going to do when you get your paper is you're going to fold it in half and in half again. And then when you unfold it, you're going to write your name down here in the very bottom corner. And to start out with on this, this is your idea sketches. You're not going to take any more than 3 to 4 minutes on these idea sketches. So for these, and for these only, you can use stick figures or line guys in order to create your drawing. And remember, you're trying to come up with things that make you happy, or sorry, things that make you happy, or things that you're trying to get good at, or things that you want to learn, but you're showing you doing those things because it's a self-portrait. So one of the first things maybe is I love to slide down the slide. It makes me happy. So I'm going to draw my slide. I'm going to draw me on the slide, just my stick me, and then I'm going to think about my background. How am I going to fill all of that space? So I might put in a tree. I might put in some clouds in my background. I might put in some flowers in the grass. Okay, and again, I'm not trying to do really detailed work. I'm just trying to get those ideas down. How am I going to fill the space? What am I going to be doing? So that's one idea sketch. Another idea sketch might be maybe I like to go running. Okay, so I'm going to draw myself running just as a stick figure, just thinking about the way my body moves if I'm going to be running. Again, I'm thinking about my background. So maybe I'll have some grassy area here in the middle, and then maybe this out here is going to be the road, and I'm running on the road. Safely, of course. And let's see, back in the grass, I might have the tree. Maybe I have this kind of tree. And maybe I have some clouds kind of hanging out around the trees. Who knows? Just trying to fill that space. And then, okay, so then you're going to come up with those 4 idea sketches. That's just 2. You're coming up with 4. Then you're going to get a second piece of paper, and you're going to enlarge or make it bigger. So I'm going to choose this one of me sliding down this slide. And I'm going to start out by drawing everything chunkier and bigger. So for my slide ladder, I'm going to make sure it's a chunky line. Oh, you can't see that, can you? There we go. I'm going to draw a chunky line instead of just a regular line like my other one was. See if I can adjust that just a little bit. There we go. So, and then I'm going to put in my slide. And the other part of my ladder. I want everything to be chunky because I want to have place to put these patterns. Whatever patterns it is that you choose to use. If you're really creative, you might be able to use patterns to turn your whole picture into a candy land. Who knows? And I'm drawing carefully now. I'm adding in all of these details. You're going to draw a little more carefully than I am because I'm trying to do it quickly so that you can see the whole idea. And I'm just breaking up those spaces so that I can put different colors in each section. Now when I draw me on the slide, I'm going to make sure I'm nice and big. Sorry. Nice and big. And then I started with that stick guy, but I am going to go ahead and turn him, or me, into a actual person so that everything has that chunkiness to it. Because now I can erase those inside lines. And I can add in my pattern. Maybe I'm wearing zigzags. And you can look around the room. I'll bet there's lots of patterns in the room on people's clothes, maybe on some material or some borders in the room. I'm sure you'll find some really cool patterns that you can duplicate on your artwork. Okay, and I'm just going around those lines, nice and big, so it's nice and chunky. Maybe I'm wearing polka dotted pants, who knows? Sorry about that. Okay, and then again, you're gonna think about that background and how you're gonna fill the background. Okay, we're gonna have a tree in the background. Maybe I'm gonna have one of those little trees too. I kind of liked that one in my one drawing. So I'm combining some of my drawings, right? Some clouds, some flowers, and now I'm trying to make everything chunky again. Filling that space. I like to do odd numbers, don't know why. It's just more pleasing to the eye when you have odd numbers. All right, so there's a drawing, okay? Then I want to make sure that everything has a pattern in it. So I might do some small polka dots in my tree. I might do some stripes on my tree trunk. I might do some stripes through my grass. Okay, so even those big areas, you want to break them up and do some fun patterns. Okay, my sky. Maybe my sky has big, huge polka dots. Sorry about that, guys. Now you know why I'm not there today. Maybe my clouds have some stripes in them. Maybe I have some wavy lines in my pine tree here. And maybe my trunk has some polka dots. Okay, so I have my whole drawing. Now let's talk about your head and your hair. Okay, I'm pulling in another piece of paper here. With your hair, so often I see students who draw their hair and they do this thing, this scribbliness to it. Okay, or I see this. Or I see some that do really nice, lovely, careful coloring of their hair. And it looks just lovely. But the problem is they're all colored in. And now you don't have anywhere to put those cool patterns and colors. So instead, I want you to just think about that outside shape that your hair is making. So I'm thinking about the shape above my forehead, and then I'm thinking about the shape on top of my hair. Okay, this one, thinking about the shape above my forehead and the shape at the top of my hair. This one, thinking about the shape, and you can change it up a little bit above my forehead and at the top of my hair. It's the only time in your life that you might get to have some polka dotted or some striped hair. So have fun with this. Make it colorful, make it have lots of patterns. Think about Romero Britto as you are creating these, and I can't wait to see what you create. Hopefully I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Be good.